Hey y'all, welcome to the Chroma side of YouTube. My channel is called Chroma Storm Arts, and I invite you to have fun with me and play and experiment and have a good time watching because I'm doing all of those things as well. Please feel free, if you enjoy what you see, to visit my website www.chromastormarts.com. Have a wonderful time and just be inspired. Thank you. Hey guys, today I want to do a monochromatic green. So I pretty much pulled out every green I own. I have an Artist Loft neon green. You can see that. I have a Artist Loft yellow green. I have Bear Premium Ultra house paint in Luck of the Irish. Where did my stick for this guy go? Oh, I don't know where he went. Well, just grab this one. Okay. This one is Artist Loft Emerald Green. This one is Artist Loft Unbleached Titanium. It's kind of almost the color of the stick. And then I wanted to try out Apple Barrel white paint to see how that looked. For my darker colors, I have Bear Antigua. It's kind of got a little blue hue to it, but it's more green. Artist Loft Sap Green. Bear Mermaid Sea. Acrylic Phthalo Green. Acrylic Green Oxide. And last but not least, Artist Loft Metallic Phthalo Green. And this one has this really pretty metallic sheen to it. Now, what I want to do is, I have them separated. These are 12 different colors, and I have them separated because I want to put one drop of dimethicone in the lighter colors and see how that works out for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my sticks to the side so that I can get the dimethicone right in the paint. And then I'm going to lightly stir them. I don't know if stirring heavy or stirring light, but
2, 3, 4, 5.
okay. Like literally, I'm just kind of move around, go through the middle, leave it alone. Move around, go through the middle, leave it alone. Move around, go through the middle, leave it alone. Move around, go through the middle, leave it alone. Okay, now, my cup, and I'm just gonna start pouring in. I like the lighter color, white, on the bottom, but I'm not going to put a lot in at a time because I kind of do want to layer these. Do I want to put that one in there? No, I don't. I want to put Yeah. A darker one next to that white. Now I'm going to go in with some lighter colors, the neon. And because I'm pouring slightly from up high, I mean, as tall as this cup is, I guess I can consider it up high. I'm thinking I'm not going to stir it because I don't want it to be too mixed because it's all one color, technically. I really like sap green and now when I mix my emerald green from Artist Loft, I got a lumpy mix and I don't know why. Everything else mixed up really nicely. So what I did was I kind of where's that thingy mabobber that Will Black on his channel strains his Floetrol. Oops, spilled a little on the table there. That's okay, I'll just put it in the cup, call it a day. Will Black strains his Floetrol, and I went to the dollar store near me and got me one of those little strainers, and I actually strained my Floetrol, which I thought was a great idea because I have here lately using the Floetrol, especially since I bought it in bulk. I've been getting a little bit of a lumpy pour. So I was like, hey, good idea, Will. Try that out. So he did that. So I thought, I'm going to start doing that as well. And so when I got my lumpy mix with my emerald green, I just rinsed out my little handy dandy strainer like Will Black's, and I poured that paint through the strainer and actually got a lot of the lumps out. Metallic. I like a lot of metallic. I don't know, anything that shines is awesome to me. So, yes, anybody in my family, I'm like legit obsessed with shiny stuff. So, yeah. So I'm just going to pour, I'm going to do all of the paint because I want to do a monochromatic pour today. And, here lately I've been doing negative space and cool things like that. And it's been a minute since I've actually done a pour where it was just a flip cup, tilted to canvas, see what happens. So that is what I'm doing today. And I actually do want to try out putting this titanium white, this unbleached titanium white next to this apple barrel, see what happens. I'm kind of curious as to what would happen. So I'm going to try, and excuse me guys if it takes a minute, but I'm going to try and scrape every ounce of paint out of these cups. Just because. Boop. And now I'm not even paying attention to what colors is what at this point. I'm just kind of pouring in. I love metallic paint, don't you guys? I like it when it peeks through. Now, I have been on the Acrylic Pouring Basics Facebook page, and I've seen a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but I've seen some people where they take spray paint and they pour it on, or they spritz it on their pour before they tilt, and it gives this, like, I don't know how to explain it. It gives like this antique look to it, kind of like, you ever seen those mirrors that look like they have little gold spots on them, but then it makes it look older than it is? It kind of gives that look, and I went and bought some gold spray paint because I totally want to try that so bad. Alright, so my cup is getting kind of full, so I might put these other colors aside and do a swipe on a smaller canvas later. I do want more neon in there though. I like the contrast between light and dark. I think it gives it that pop that everybody's looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna set these aside and I'm gonna do a flip cup, and then I'm going to do a white and gold swipe over those colors so that they can so that I can use those in a later pour. Probably in the next video that I post, you guys. Let me grab my gloves because I did get a little bit of paint on my hands, but I don't want to like cover them, and I know I will when I do this thing. I keep a sponge near my desk because I don't want anybody to use it, but I tried out washing my canvas after they've dried for about 2 weeks. I'll wash one of my pours with Blue Dawn dishwashing liquid, and to try and get some of that silicone off. I don't know how well it works. I've tried it twice now, and I don't know. I just wanted to give it a whirl. I don't want to sit it like that. Let me put my hand in there. Okay. Success on the flip. Alright. Now I do want to try this really quick. Because I've seen Anne Marie do this, I've seen Will Black do this, and apparently, according to them, or according to Will, it helps the paint move. But I'm super excited because when I did that, I've already got cells. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to try and pick it up and show you. But I have already got cells, and all I did was wiggle the paint around. I think I'm going to move it back down here, and then I'm going to flip it that way. That is a lot of paint. Well, you know, it happens. Make sure I'm aiming toward my... Wow. Super excited about this. One's going to be so awesome. I think I just rubbed green paint. Yep. Rubbed green paint on my face. Woohoo! Now I am, before I pick it up and tilt it and make a huge mess, I am going to get some of these air bubbles out. I know I'm going to end up tilting again and get more air bubbles out, but okay. Now, what do I like? What do I want to pour off? Thinking I want to pour some of this guy off down here. Whoop. And pour this guy off. Whoop. Stretch out those cells that are in the middle. Back to being round. I really like this. So, just going to touch it like that a little bit and just try to move some of the paint down. I'm going to lose it. Oh well. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I still see cells forming, just moving and working. How I just moved the canvas. I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed with this one. I mean, I didn't expect these colors to do this. I mean, it's a monochromatic pour. I mean, there's a lot of green and blue. I just got green all over my little sponge that I was talking about, you guys. I think I'm going to go throw him in the sink while this works a minute. I want to let it work a little bit before I torch it. So I'm going to go put my little spongy sponge in the sink. And I see a few spots on the sides that need to be covered. So I'm just going to pick up from the drip off. Boop. And I'm going to check that all out. You see this corner over here needs to be. So I'm super excited, guys, because I know that my videos are not of the best quality, focus wise, and I have a theory that it's because I film you guys from the side and there's nothing really for my iPad to focus on per se. So I wanted to do it from the side because I wanted to show you guys my consistencies and everything. But I feel like now I want to just try and do aerial view of the pour. So what I'm doing is right now I'm just like I'm holding it high, like high. I'm holding it up high and I'm letting the heat cascade down and pop the bubbles. Also, I'm letting some of that dimethicone work. I'm super excited because a lot of that metallic came out, especially down here in this long area. I kind of wish it had come out a little more in the top, but you know. Now I'm wanting a little lacing, so I'm moving it really fast because I got it a little closer to the canvas down here. I mean, like fast. And I'm gonna get my sides because sometimes you can get really pretty cells on the sides. Honestly, I think 6 drops of dimethicone is too much. But I like the result of this. So right now I'm gonna watch it work, and I'm just gonna make sure that these cells, sometimes if you use too much dimethicone, especially the hair oil that I'm using, I have noticed that if you use too much, in the middle of the cell you can kind of start to see the canvas pop through, and I really hate that. So I just watch it while it works, and you know, it's like watching paint dry, right? But I just watch it while it works, and as it's working itself out, I'll take a little bitty teeny tiny paintbrush and I'll just dab a little bit of the runoff on that, and it doesn't really mess up my cell, and it doesn't leave canvas spots on my painting. I'm not too worried about the sides. I don't know why. I don't worry too much about the sides. Guys, I have got to get you guys down to take a look at this. I mean, I actually really do enjoy this a lot. I'm going to put that aside. And now, I'm going to look at the drip off and see if there's like anything that I enjoy enough to save. I kind of wish in the drip off that I had a little bit more of the neon yellowy green colors, but they're not really coming out, which I'm alright with, you know. Hmm. This is how I choose what I'm going to make pendants out of. What I really think I should do is scrape this up off of the canvas, or off the, what's this thing called? The plastic. Put it on another canvas and do a swipe out of this green. And then I wouldn't have to add any dimethicone. It just mix up some white. Decisions. What do I want to do? I think I will mix up a little bit of white to do a swipe with. Alright guys, I'm mixing up some white so I can do a swipe with it. I'm gonna get you down and let you take a look at this green one. It looks like it's still working. I see some cells moving. I've got a really cool big trimmer, and I'm really super excited. You know, like the little graboids from the movie Trimmers. A lot of people call them worms. Some people call them all kinds of stuff. So I call them trimmers because they just remind me. The sandworms from Beetlejuice was what someone on the forum said, and I thought that was hilarious. Because they do kind of, but I got a really big one, and I'm super excited. I love these guys. Let me get you down, and I'll show you. Alright guys, here he is, monochromatic green and white. And look, there's my little trimmer I was just talking about. See him? Check out these cells. I'm so excited. This turned out so nice. Let's try and get some of that glare out. Like, look at this guy right here in the middle of the canvas without that bright light. I'm gonna try and move the light. Boop. There. It's a little better. Alright, focus. There you are. Okay, so that cell, that one cell, has every type of green in it. I mean, it's amazing. It's awesome. I like the lacing that's going on in here. Where did it go? Well, focus. Oh, there you go. Lacing and cells at the same time. I'm so happy with this pour. Check out this area. All these beautiful green cells. Sorry about my shadows and my glares. Like I said, guys, I'm going to work on a new setup. Focus. Wow, that one's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Well, I'm happy with this. I hope you guys had fun. And come see me again. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed what you just watched, please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up for a like, and hit the bell. That'll give you notifications when I post new videos. I really enjoyed painting today, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you get inspired to do all types of things. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, y'all.